All right, a little morning coffee. So a little coffee before work. I am thinking about going to Bill's, and I think I'm going to give him a call. This is I'm on my way to work. This is called Cafe con Papi, and this is a coffee house that I go to. There's cayenne in here and nutmeg, and then I got a little muffin as well. But I'm going to work today, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to go over to Bill's. Okay, I'm here. It's windy. We have a Davis fire going on right now in South Reno. And let's see here. Here's some records. Yeah, Stonehenge. Look at that. And I've been digging already a little bit. And I think I have this Bonnie Raitt. And look at this. Here's Scratch. Right? And then, let's see what I can do. What is this, Electric Frankenstein? Interesting. Oh, there's that Steve Goodman album. Who showed that? Get some good light here. That's a good Fine Young Cannibals. And that is a good Steve Goodman. And that's a really good Steve Miller, Rock Love. Really good Stevie Guitar Miller. What is this? Oh, that's Mason Prophet. Country rock, and that's In the Shrink. You know what? This is a better copy than mine. Mine's kind of beat up. Oh, here's another Mason Prophet, and another. You might not know who they are, but they used to open up for a lot of bands in San Francisco, and this is. Last night I had The Strangest Dream, Mason Prophet, another one. Whoa. Tammy, Wynette. Oh wow, Larry Coryell. He is so great. Oh my gosh. Never seen that Sarah Vaughan. Yeah, Illegal Stills is pretty good. That's a great Jeff Beck album. Glenn, I love Glenn Campbell. Son of it. Oh, Eddie Harris and Wes McCann. Wow, 12 Songs, Randy Newman. That's a good one. I have it. Oh, there's another good Randy Newman. This is the Stevie Winwood with Vacant Chair. It's in the Shrink. Oh, Rhinoceros. What? I think that's the one I'm looking for. I picked one at a thrift store in Orange County. It was $4, but it was the first Rhinoceros I had ever had. Oh, Johnny Winter. I wonder which Isleys this is. Oh, yes. I did not have that Neil Young album. Did not have it. Reactor. Let's see what kind of shape that's in. And I have this Tube's remote control. I have a nice copy. There's Supertramp. Some Nancy Wilson in boxes.
Yeah. Kind of like your voice.
Oh, really like her voice, and I like her without all the strings. When she's with a jazz trio or quartet.
Mm-hmm. That's very good music.
Yeah, and usually her early stuff is that.
Yeah.
Well, this is unusual. Elton John Passengers. I don't know what that is. Single. Oh yeah. Paul Desmond Blue. John Sebastian. Mason Williams. There's Handmade. What is this? The sunlight's getting to me.
Oh.
Rare Earth. Oh, Ella. I have that on the Gershwin songbook.
Yeah.
Peebo Bryson is really good.
Yes.
I have a bunch now. Who's that? Mark Almond. Well, oops. Temptations.
I'm gonna lower the garage door.
Okay. Oh, there's Rachel Sweet. I have a bunch of hers now.
Sweet Rachel.
Yeah. She has that nasally voice.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
Sailor. We're lowering the garage door. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Oh man. I'll go back and look at The Who here. Count Basie. My favorite America album. Rockabillion. Johnny Horton. Yeah. Oh, Fabulous Johnny Cash. That's his third album, either second or third. The Fabulous Johnny Cash.
You got so many albums.
I know. I'll show you the one that's it's his second or third actually. And here's the leathery cover, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, which that was Stephen Stills that insisted on it being like that, and then they stopped producing it because it was too expensive.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Christine McVie. I love album covers. God bless the grass. What does Pete mean by that?
What?
Pete Seeger, God bless the grass.
Knowing him, that would be him.
Yeah. I think it's just like grass in your lawn.
Yeah.
Who was Every Mother's Son? They were a pop, right? Sunshine Pop?
Sunshine Pop. Come on down to my boat, baby.
That's right. Oh, there's a good John Mayall. Now this, you know, I have this Elton John, but that is, I think it's like one of the last good Elton Johns.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he was getting flaky.
right.
But then I thought when Captain Fantastic, he was getting flaky.
That's about my favorite Tower of Power right there. Whoa, is this, look at that. Maybe. Milli Vanilli.
I had a sealed copy of that.
Don Henley. Downtown 88, but Pet Clark. It's interesting. There's Boz's Slow Dancer. Uh-oh, we hit a big Pet Clark. There's Dave. I wonder if he's in town. I think he's in LA or somewhere. He's on tour right now, I hear.
Oh, cool.
This is a really good Ronnie Laws, Pressure Sensitive. I do have it.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised how good it is. That's about my favorite Van Morrison right there, Tupelo Honey. I really like that. Oh my gosh, Thriller. Let me go back to that. There's Focus. It's so good on YouTube. Their performance on Midnight Special
Oh, yes.
is really good.
Yeah, I watched that
Oh, you did watch
a
it?
few months back. It's like, yeah, I remember.
What he can do with his
Oh my
voice is
gosh.
just golden earring. Uh-oh. Lydia Pence. Frampton. That's a good Stills Live. Honey. And John and Stu and Doug. Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Who is this?
75th anniversary
Oh.
of Warner Brothers.
Oh. Oh, wow, look at this Buck Owens. Before you go, no one but you.
I think we got that single. Oh,
Nocturna? Gloria Gaynor. That was a film?
I guess.
So this whole week we've had what we call the Davis Fire. It's threatening homes in South Reno and Galena area, all the way up to Slide Mountain, where I used to ski. Part of the ski area is burnt up, I guess, and we're not having much smoke over here right now. This is a shortcut I take to beat rush hour traffic, and yeah, we'll see what I got at Bill's Garage. All right, see you at home. So I'll show you what I got. It's always so much fun going over to Bill's Garage. I mean, it's been a year and a half now, and the other three guys are not coming over very much. I don't think at all anymore. So I kind of have it back to myself again, me and Bill. He's a good friend now. Let me show you what I got. And this is an upgrade. My friend Louis Martinez from the Chicago area in Illinois sent me a nice copy of a group called Smith. This is from 1969. And you know, Baby It's You is on here. That was done by the Shirelles, written by Burt Baccarat. But this cover is an upgrade. And I have Lewis's record in here that he cleaned beautifully. So that's very nice. And I'll add this to Minus Plus, my other Smith record that I kept in the shrink. And then I went back a second day. 2 days later, actually, and I went back for this 10-inch. This is on yellow wax. This is Electric Frankenstein. This is Sick Songs. And these guys are out in New Jersey, and they formed around 1990. And they're really garagey. They're punk rock. I mean, it's rock, punk rock. I love it. And you got to listen to the very first track, Action High, and see if you like it. I love it. Now, Billy Squire's band, he did 2 records with this band, Piper, and they used to open for Kiss. And these guys, well, this one's from 1976, and they are a New York City based band, Billy Squire. This is so good. The first track, Can't Wait, is just awesome. And yeah, they used to open for Kiss, and then they just disbanded, and Billy started his his solo career. But this one is sealed, and I've been streaming it. I'm going to go ahead and break the seal off here real quick. And then this is very, very cool. This is Dexter Gordon, and Dexter was he was influenced by Lester Young, and he influenced John Coltrane and Sonny Rollins. Now look at this one. This one's on what is this on? This is on, what label is this? This is Steeplechase. This is a UK press. So this is Dexter with orchestra. Really very, very nice record. Nice listen. I do like my jazz. And then here's Johnny Almond and John Mark from the Mark Almond Band. And this is To the Heart. And I've been waiting. You know, I could have bought a copy of this in Bangkok. I passed it up. Finally, I took this one from Bill's Garage. He has about 2 or 3 in there. And this is the medley with New York State of Mind, the Billy Joel song on here, is just sensational. It really is. I like this album a lot. And, you know, the great song, What Am I Living For, by the Mark Almond Band. I love that song. In the 70s, I'd listen to it over and over. I can play it on guitar. Love that song. So it's nice to have To the Heart from 1976, Mark Almond. Now, she got her fame with Jim Mangrum. That's Jim Dandy from Black Oak, Arkansas. And this is Ruby Star, Smoky Places. This is her 3rd and last LP on this particular label. This is from 1977. This is really good, a really, really good record. And originally she was Ruby Jones. Jim Mangrum saw her perform at a club and asked her on the spot to be in Black Oak, Arkansas. And there's a picture of Ruby on the back. And this was at Bill's Garage for the last 1.5 years. I could never find it, and I finally got it on this dig. So that's really cool to have. Now, I've been getting a lot of Arlo Guthrie lately, and he just didn't really make any bad records. And this one, I always forget. This was in the shrink. Look how beautiful this is. I took the shrink off. And this is from 1968. This is a live album. And this opens with Motorcycle Song on here. It's just wonderful. What a storyteller. You know, like his father, just amazing. 1968 on Reprise Records, Arlo for the live album. And then Dan Baird and Company. Man, Rick Richards and him on guitar tear it up for Atlanta's own Georgia Satellites. This is in the shrink. This plays dead quiet. Sonics are just killer. Love having this album. And then, you know, I mean, this guy, Joe South, so amazing. He's also from Atlanta. And not only do you have games people play on here, you've got a real country psych hush that Joe wrote. And this is, this is his best album, unless you get a greatest hits. But the great Joe South, and, he played bass on Blonde for Bob Dylan's record. He was the bass player on that record. Now, here's a record produced by Lee Hazelwood, and her arranger was Billy Strange. And the big song is Bang Bang, of course, from the Quentin Tarantino film. And this is How Does That Grab You? Boom, Nancy Sinatra. And yeah, Billy Strange, I always thought it was Louis Shelton that did the guitar. It was Billy Strange. I always forget Billy Strange doing the great tremolo guitar part on Bang Bang. Great to have this on Reprise Records, on her daddy's, the chairman of the board's own record label, Reprise. And then, I'm a big country rock fan, and Mason Prophet, actually, this is Bearback Rider from 1973, and you have Terry and John Michael Talbot, the brothers that were in Mason Prophet. Straight up country rock, really under the radar. I like this band. If you like the first 2 albums from the Eagles and you don't know Mason Prophet, check it out. Bearback Rider. And this is a good one. I like all the Mason Prophet albums. And then here, this is Jim McCarty, Detroit's own, Detroit, Michigan. This is from 1980. This is No Ballads. This is a great, great album. I mean, you think the Knack, Tom Petty, the Knack, the Rockets. I mean, he was in Buddy Miles' band. He played with Cactus, and he was a Detroit Wheel. The great Jim McCarty. And I want to get more the Rockets records. Definitely. Really glad to have this one from Bill's Garage. Now, this was the only early Frank or Mother's album I was missing. This is from 1967. I mean, it's jazz, it's classical, it's avant-garde. And guys, this is absolutely free on Verve. And just thrilled to have this. I was missing this record from my Frank Zappa collection. So I have all the early ones now. And then 3 Neil Young albums from the Geffen years. This is cool. First of all, Reactor. This is from 1981. And then this is Everybody's Rockin'. This is from 1983. And from 1988, this is the one that I was really thrilled. This Note's for You. Neil Young and the Blue Notes. 10 Men Workin'. Very cool to have this. And this is the other great Graham Nash solo album. Of course, Songs for Beginners is just simply amazing. But if you don't know Wild Tales, I mean, this is just terrific. It really is. And you have another Sleep song on here. Joni Mitchell sings backup. Wild Tales in Prison song is just so good. And I would imagine that's a Joni Mitchell painting on the back of the cover. If I'm wrong, let me know. And then I couldn't pass up this album because it was just so clean. Look at this cover. This is the Ventures Knock Me Out, and this is a good Ventures album. I mean, you got Slaughter on 10th Avenue. You've got Pretty Woman, Love Potion number 9, She's Not There. Very cool. And last one, guys, from Flint, Michigan. This is from 1965. This is not their debut. I have the other, Terry Knight and the Pack. Of course, Don Brewer and Mark Farner were in the band. And Terry Knight on lead vocals, garage rock, very cool. Unlucky, this is the one vinyl I'll show you. Unlucky 11. And of course, Terry Knight just totally ripped off the boys in Grand Funk Railroad. But, you know, that was the music business back then. You had to be very careful. And even when you were careful, you'd still get burned. So, hey, thanks for checking all that out. And I'm going to show you a little clip of, I was on my way back to Bill's. And thanks for watching. So for dig number 2, I'm heading back over to Bill's. We had a nice dinner. And let's see what I find over there. I'm actually going back for a few records. So the first day was good. And, you know, I've been over there so many times. It's just amazing how there are still good records there.